Dímelo, Bo, Dominican York. What's going on, everybody? What the is going on, man? I muted myself. I didn't curse there, but I do curse freely. I don't do it intentionally to spice up a conversation. At least I don't think so. Anyway, tell me what you guys think, man. I've got a 9.5. This is from StockX Shoes. This is again StockX Shoes. I'd gotten some kind of reach. They reached out. I forgot how, either on IG or directly through WhatsApp, which happens frequently, by many different sellers, all wanting me to buy. Of course, nobody's offering to give me a pair for me to showcase for you guys to see. So I am a self-funded channel. I am looking for a shoe supplier. Is there any seller out there who can provide inventory for me to display? I would do this more consistently with the UA products, honestly, but good UA cost about as much as retail sometimes. So, I mean, definitely not the Jordan 4s, which are $200, but I mean, this was a less expensive Jordan 4, and we're going to point out some key features. This is, by the way, the Jordan 4 Retro. On StockX, they call it sand. I've always referred to it as the linen 4s. You guys tell me in the comments, is it a linen 4 or is it the sand, the way it's described? Now, this was and is only a 2017 GS release, so this is a grade school release, but they made men's sizing. And this is not uncommon, but it is more rare, because I did buy recently also a Jordan 3, an heirloom all silver with a white bottom, Jordan 3 in a men's 9.5Y. So there are some out there. There is currently one, it says, available on StockX at a price of $600, green button, but there is a $300 top offer. This is a good shoe. I wore it for over 24 hours. Did it on foot, which you guys have seen, hopefully. If not, you can go back and look. Those are shorts, so it's only a minute long. But it fit very well. The construction is beautiful. Let's go to the outsole. Stars are well done. You see that they look beautiful. After wearing them, I didn't really do anything on the front. I usually do heel drag. Out edge, but it's the standard Jordan 1 bottom. I love that tan color in the toe, herringbone, and there you see that kind of teal or off teal, very similar to my sweater color. This is a tealish looking Jumpman, and then you've got the rest of the herringbone. And what I like about the 4s is that it does lift up, so I get less heel drag marks than I would on other sneakers, because the 4s have that little lip that lifts up. It's just something that I like about the 4s, which is why the 4s, 5s, and 6s were typically my favorite silhouettes with the Jordans. Even though I wasn't buying Jordans all my life, I've always appreciated Jordans. I just wasn't spending $200, $100 plus per shoe. I was looking for $20 to $50 shoes in multiples and different colors. But let's point out some of the flaws. Well, let's point out the good stuff. This leather is amazing. The toe box to me looks great. I noticed that the lip could have gone up more, or could have been less to the edge to make that lip not stick up, but that's okay. Super comfortable again. The leather quality is amazing. Stitch work is great. The netting, if I'm not mistaken, does it separate? It doesn't separate, but on the GS, I wonder if all GS are like that. I'm gonna have to go to the mall or buy a GS myself. But you see the stitching work, the stitch work is really good all over. You've got a plastic Jumpman, and all the stitching around the Jumpman is really good. StockX Shoes gives good quality. The heel cups are well placed. Now, some of the things that immediately, as somebody who's a sneaker aficionado or a Jordan aficionado, I immediately know, one, that the color is off. These colors should match better. Maybe it shows it, maybe it doesn't, but you see how the color matches better on the StockX picture. So I would imagine that's how the retail was. This being a UA, who knows? Maybe they used a different color. Another thing that could have happened, paint could have, adhered differently that they thought matched. That happens on vehicles and cars as well. So that's one. Second is these eye stays. If you look at these eye stays, this extended piece, that plastic right there, should not be there. They should just slant all the way down as it does on the picture here. You could tell the little wing on the front wing is not there. And that is true of a lot of the Jordan 4s of that era, like the Toro Bravos, the black Oreos, the original Oreo 4s, which is really the only Oreo, but there's a white Oreo now. But that wing is wrong. But everything else is really good. Let's go, and you'll see that it's got the Jordan branding a little. That's good. It's fine. It's a little off center and a little crooked, but that's fine. You see I laced these differently. Let's go to the inside. I'm going to grab that insole out. I don't remember if I've taken these out. It is a normal foam insert. You see the glue pattern going up to just at the start of the forefoot, and it is a slanted pattern, very faint, but just your typical insert. A teal Jordan Jumpman on that heel, and a vintage. So this is an old stock. This is old stock. Look at the sticker. That's not new. So this is definitely old stock, and this was about 20, 30 bucks cheaper than their average Jordan 4. So they have a few of these older stock Jordans, and I suspect that's why they're not perfect, because they're not the newer batches. Like, they're getting newer batches better, but that's okay. I rock these and I love them. I love the way they fit on foot. I think that the Oreos, the black Oreos, which I have, the white Oreos as well, and I'm gonna assume the Columbias, those leather Jordan 4s and those sneakers, you guys know, if you know, you know, there's a difference, right? There's other Jordan 4s, but the leather, the all leather 4s, even with the leather strap, there's ones that have leather straps and those that a lot that have plastic. The ones with the leather strap feel premium. Most of them, if not all of them, I haven't had all of them in hand, but that leather strap, these to me fit a little more comfortable. I went with a natural size of 9.5 because most people do like a little extra toe room on the Jordan 4s. Most people believe that they do pinch a little bit either here or here. I don't know, what do you guys think? But I really do like this Jordan 4. I do believe they put it in a smaller box, and that's why you see this box came a little bit crunched, but it's a GS box, the regular old black box, Jumpman 23, and you'll see it's got size 9.5 Jordan 4 Retro GG. So this is, I believe, for that grade school distinction, white, border blue, and light sand. So I get it why this is not linen, but they're calling it the sand on StockX. Did come with some inserts. They're out because I was wearing them and I haven't put them back in the box. But there you do see, it does say it's got the Jumpman branding and logo. No molded die cut sock liner or anything there. Let's go. Just normal tissue paper and nothing else in the box. Did come from them with this little gel, and I guess that's for the leather. There was some StockX paraphernalia, but again, we don't rock boxes, right? But the box is decent, just that it was crunched. Again, old stock. Old stock. Let's do a black light. That's the other place I was disappointed. You are going to see lines show up. Toe box is pretty much clean there. I like that. Oh, I remember seeing more. It might be just the heel then. Yeah, there's some right there. But that seems to have faded a little bit. I can't confirm that yet. There's some there. I wonder if I can get those out. So, not super bad, not perfect. There's some pen right there. I knew there was some on a toe that I saw. So there's some right there. But not bad at all. StockX shoes, honestly, the more I have these in hand, I'm happier with the purchase. Again, this is just for educational purposes and for personal wear. I do not condone the buying and selling of reps. This is just, again, for educational purposes and for personal wear. I want to take a look at the insole and the size tag, and then we can get you guys on out of here. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I think I've just been taking my time. So I went with a US 9.5. Production ran 117 to 317, made in China. If we look down in there, see if we can take a decent look. Stitching is infrequent, but there we go. Sharp little stitching on the inside, and then on the outside it does get a little more uniform. Strobel bottom, and it does have your tongue straps. Always forget that. Look at the tumbling on that tongue. Really well-made shoe, well-constructed overall. You guys would be happy with them. I originally started buying UAs and reps and testing with StockX. I bought about 4 Jordan 1s through them. None of them were to the level of like the PK Kim and the Mr. Howells or Mr. Hughes or the Mucks or Kicks for Days or Ann, but they're consistent. And then you try to shop the sales or the deals. And sometimes they have stuff that is old batch like this. This was barely north of $100 before shipping, and I think I was able to apply a coupon to that. So right around that $100 range, but it depends on shipping and depends what part of the world you live in. But I think StockX shoes, and there's a lot of them. There's StockX Yeezy. I've done reviews for StockX Yeezy, but I originally started with StockX shoes. If you look back to my earliest videos, you'll find a couple of Jordans. Like the last one I did from them was probably like the Mochas, or it was one that had a stamp. It was the Rookie of the Years. So I got the Rookie of the Years, the Mocha ones, the Brett, I don't know. We'll go back to them. They're there. The history's there. I've done business with them before. StockX shoes is good. Their customer service is good. But again, not the best, I think, but I do love this shoe, man. This is a beautiful shoe. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I've been taking my time with this one. Hit me up on Instagram if you've got any questions about any of the UA product or how to cop retail, because I hit on the Balvins yesterday. I hit on the J Balvins. I can't believe it. I was watching a live stream, and the announcement came out on the live stream that the Balvin website had re-released some more Jordan 2s, and I went and the payment went through, and I couldn't believe it. I was like $300, right? But I think it's going to be a personal, or I'm going to shelf it and then maybe use it as trade. But I do see that if I could wear this to like a concert or a crazy event, I bet you my wife would love these. I would trade them for my wife's size and let her rock them. I think she would enjoy them. But they are kind of childish, but it's nice. And tomorrow, I get my shock drop hit from the Yellow Toe. So tomorrow, in hand, FedEx, thank you for not using laser ship, but I get my Yellow Toe EA exclusive access from Sneakers app tomorrow, in hand. They departed Tennessee already this morning, early this morning, 7 Eastern time. And Those will be in hand, so I can do a Mr. Hugh versus retail. I also got a Mux Jordan 6 Travis Scott British Khaki versus retail I need to do. And these dunks, man. I've got these dunks that are really nice that I like, but they're not hyped. But again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been your Uncle Bo. Que Dios me lo bendiga. Hit me up on Instagram at rivera.bo. Thank you. Peace.